Today was our first entry to Kisii County. And we haven't been here. A confirmation that somebody has been running and competing against himself. Real competition has arrived in Kisii, and we ain't joking one bit. You should be prepared that so long as you want to use violence, the resolve gets stronger, because it's only pressure that makes diamond much harder than stone. We will not relent because it's only primitive, and we know where it's coming from. It's one of the governor candidates who these goons were chanting his name. There's no need for investigation. You know the culprit. You know a professional goon. And ideally, people use intellectual engagement to deliver to them. You do not use violence and the kind of antagonism to feel like you are special. What we are witnessing today, in fact, it didn't happen only at junction to university. It happened 3 times. They thought we were going to be cowed. We went through our route, and the people are completely supportive of our cause. They dispersed, those stones are rotten eggs, and they still reconvene, and we continue our cause. We are warning them that some of us are used to that violence. And when the violence is committed against us, that's when we become stronger and victors. An example is this one. This is when I was attacked in South Programo. This is when I won. When they punch you hard, God gives you grace. It was a sacrifice we're giving for the benefit of the community and not an individual. If you think you are special and you're winning, I mean, you should be celebrating, not investing money, wasting the other people's youths who have been arrested now, and some of them have been hurt. I can tell you, my driver is already hurt. He was hit with a boulder, a stone, a big stone, and he lost 3 of his lower teeth. If you can find time, he's admitted at Nyanchua Hospital. I'm going to see him from here. And this is a gentleman who had just already been attacked from Nairobi. He had an injury. The goons who attacked him, the robbers in Nairobi, he lost, his jaw was dislocated. Now today, he has an additional injury because a man was giving a service to me, a Kenyan, a Kisii, a leader here, born here, and you think I'm going anywhere? The importation of goonism and primitivity will not surprise. Kids are more brighter than anybody else. If you think you can be clever, we are cleverer than you are. And watch this space. We are coming and coming big. We are stronger, bigger, hardened on the resolve to win these elections. We shall win because we have been seeing people campaigning all over. Nobody has thrown stones at. Why this team? This is the real winners of this context, and we are winning. Wherever it is, watch the space. In fact, you will see that governorship through visas.
The objective of the roadshow was to introduce Jubilee Party candidates for the various county positions. Our journey started at Sameta in Bubasi. Went through part of Bubasi and part of Bumachoge Church. When we arrived at Mwembetayari, at the junction to Kisii University, we were confronted with an organized team of goons who started attacking us with stones and rotten eggs. We don't understand the motive for that attack. Obviously, there must be somebody behind that attack. And we want to say if the intention was to intimidate us, then he will not succeed. We are we are born in Kisii. I have personally been involved in many elections before. Over the years, I have never seen any such violence during the electioneering period. It's something that all the people of Kisii should condemn. It's difficult to understand the intention of the attack, but whoever organized it even the notion of having such a maneuver in itself shows that the person is already desperate, because a winner, a person who is confident of winning, will not resort to those kind of actions. So we condemn it unreservedly. We think it's a cowardly act. We think it's intended. It's undesirable. It's something that it takes us many years. People with such thoughts. If it has not happened over the years since I started involving myself in campaigns, and it is happening now in 2022, something is grossly wrong. We call upon the IEBC to investigate the people behind this attack. We call upon the security organs to investigate and find out who is behind this thing. We're glad a few elements were arrested by members of the public, and we hope that they'll be able to tell us a little more about who was behind this heinous act. We condemn it, but it will not in any way compromise our resolve to proceed with this campaign. Throughout the route that we traveled today, we received overwhelming support. It's very clear that the people in this area, the people in this county, the people in this region want change. And it's change we have promised to deliver that change. This team here has the capacity to deliver change, has the capacity to energize the activities of the county, and has the capacity to enhance service delivery to Wananchi in this region. And that's precisely what Wananchi themselves need. So we will proceed, and it's regrettable. It's regrettable such an action should take place in this period, in the year 2022. It should have been happening in the dark years of yesteryears, but regrettable that it's happening at this moment. They should be ashamed of themselves, whoever was behind this act.